Hey everybody, my name's Carlos Rodriguez, your doctor recommended dose of nerdiness, aka your nerd today. And I've a special episode slash post I kind of wanted to make. So recently, if you follow me on social media, which you can see right there, sorry, I had to line myself and look at OBS at the same time. Right there, if you see right there, that is my Twitter handle. Or if you follow me personally in life, you may have known I months ago mentioned I got the opportunity to work on an audiobook. Shout out to kind of funny best friend and author of the book, Kevin Tash. Thank you so much again, man. So he put a thing out there on the kind of funny Facebook community about, hey man, I want, if you're a podcaster, send me your work. If you are interested in doing VO work, I'm trying to help a buddy of mine like start off in VO work, and we're using my book as like a thing. I immediately hit him up and sent him Nerd Day stuff. You can check me out, youtube.com/nerdday, twitch.tv/nerdday. It's not about me. Well, it's kind of about me, but submitted my work. Pretty proud of it. My first VO work ever. If you know me, I'm a huge animation fan in general as well. One of my dreams, if somehow this Nerd Day thing becomes big enough, is someone hiring me for VO work. Because I would love to be in an anime or a video game or something like that. That would be such a dream come true. If my dream being in games media and working with bigger brands like Sony and Xbox and stuff like that happens, this is the next one. I want to do VO work, or vice versa. If VO work some happens to work out from this video, I want to do that. So, what you're about to listen is to an excerpt of my VO work for the book. The idea from Kevin was, which you can read his book, it's linked down below. It's on Kindle and it's on paperback. Support him. I'm definitely gonna buy the book because I want to see how it ends. It is about kind of like the end of the world, a group of people traveling, and each chapter is told through one of them. Like it progresses the story, but it's told by a different character. So I was to be in chapter 17. My chapter was going to be about Mateo and his acceptance. Mateo was I forget the exact details, but Mateo went to space with his husband, Romero. And we went out to space together, and because he wanted to, and as like a very good husband, I wanted to accompany him. And unfortunately, this stuff is not going to really, like, the whole project itself is not going to see the light of day, as Kevin mentioned to me. But I did get permission from Kevin. Again, thank you so much, man, to post my audio section. I kind of want to branch out and see if anyone digs it and what people think about VO work, any suggestions. Obviously, it's my first thing ever. I just want some feedback from it. So I will be posting this as a podcast on youtube.com/nerdtoday, and I will have it listed as well, on Twitter. I'm trying to figure out like a Twitter post thing, so we'll see there. It might just be the embed of the YouTube video that you can see there. But also shout out to Mario Rivera, because I didn't know how to do this. Like, I didn't know how to present this stuff, and I wanted to show it, and I wanted my work to kind of be recognized. And he kind of guided me through this. So there'll be like a long Twitter thread, which you find right there, with the details. And again, Kevin, thank you so much for the opportunity, man. This was like, even if this is the only VR work I ever get to do, I was really happy with it, and I'm glad I got to do it at least once. Thank you so much for the opportunity, man. And everyone, go buy Kevin's book. Again, listed down below. It's awesome. Like, I'm gonna buy it, I'm gonna read it, and I want to see what the hell happens to my character. I'm very partial to Mateo, and I want to know what the hell happens. So, without further ado, here's the audio from Chapter 17, Mateo's Acceptance. Chapter 17, Mateo's Acceptance. Narrated by Carlos Rodriguez. I tried my best to get Roman to calm down, but at this point he just seemed so defeated. If everyone else is going to be quiet, I guess it's my time to actually say something. So, what do we do now? I asked no one specifically, more of a general call to anyone who's willing to listen. The vibe has shifted from fear to uneasiness. I think we should take time we have left and enjoy it with the people we care about, said Nell from a few seats ahead of me. I think that's a great idea, added Georgia. Soren and Georgia sat back down in their seats. It seems they were about to have a conversation with Beatrice and Gus. Now Martin, Juno, Nell, and Brooklyn are back to chatting if nothing happened. Lila and Elliot go back to taking care of their kids. Ro and Steph are back to their weird, uncomfortable silence, which leaves me and Roman surrounded by people and yet completely alone. I still don't feel like we deserve to be here, especially now knowing that it's possible none of this had a purpose at all. This all was pointless. We could have spent our final hours at home by our things, on our own planet, but instead we took a chance, and now we may die for nothing. But now I see that I think Roman was right. I shouldn't have been so focused on whether or not we deserve to be here. The reason why we're here was just by chance. We ended up where we were because one thing led to another, and now we're here. There's no rhyme or reason. There's no secret plan. So in this instance, there's no application to the word deserve in any of this. We are just here. I shouldn't have been letting my emotions overtake my rationality. I was focusing on the wrong thing and trying to attribute too much meaning to where there was none. Everyone seems to be a little bit more calm on the bus now, back in their spots and around their loved ones. Beatrice even got up to go sit back with the people that she apparently is still the boss of. It's so crazy to me seeing someone hold on so tightly a position she had on a dead world. None of this matters anymore. Everyone right now is just trying to find too much meaning where there is none to be found. I'm sorry I freaked out earlier, said Roman. Don't worry about it, love. You know you're allowed to be scared and overwhelmed, right? You're allowed to have emotions too. I'm sorry if that didn't react exactly the best way to all the space stuff. Now I see that all I was doing was wasting our last precious moments left. I should have been making so much of a big deal about it. I think it's fair to make a big deal out of this. This is pretty much the highest stakes situation we've ever been in, after all. I know how I want to spend my last moments. I don't care where it is. I don't care if it's a place we deserve to be or not. All that matters is when we're together. You will always be the person I wanted to see the universe with. Thank you for seeing it with me. Roman and I cuddled up together for what might be the last time. It's nice.